service rural communities. A lot of sunshine on the way for today. Just a few high, thin clouds. So a great day to start off the weekend. Skies will be clear tonight. You want to throw on the jacket because it will be chilly if you're heading out for any Saturday evening plans.
Out for 45 minutes, clean up and whatever, and then let them back in.
But they don't know that. Nobody has told them that. I was down there yesterday in social services trying to get to my girl, Carolyn Grooms Gordon. Nobody has told them that. They are the recipients.
I'm saying to you that they were, what day was that y'all called me? Was that you? I think so.
Yeah, Veterans Day.
That they would notify those people when they come in that night about the arrangement for the rest of the week. Right. Now, whether they notify them or not, or told them or not, you don't know. We don't know unless we were there. That's right.
But my thing is this, Marty. They know at 6 o'clock in the morning there isn't one thing open in the city of Richmond downtown that's open. They expect those people. That's why it hurt me to my heart when I woke up and that thing say 6:30. I'm like, oh my God, I supposed to caught the 5:25 bus over here this morning to get downtown. But I was so tired from doing things out to help people and then coming home and scrambling around here that I just overslept. But I bet I'd be out there in the morning here because, see, they got a lot of things going on there. I talked to Miss T.A. Walker, who was in charge of working with the homeless, and she would go around to different churches. She was fantastic. And I told her so. Now, she has not been allowed to go to the churches and work with the people during feeding time at all. There are no social workers, at least for the last 3 or 4 months, to work with the homeless. She will walk from City Hall down to St. Peter's Church down in that basement. And that girl and her assistant will scramble to help the people. Social services pull her completely. Huh?
Doing what?
Filling out applications, offering different services, helping people get places to stay. Miss Walker did it all. She did such a wonderful job
Okay, during the day.
during the day on Tuesdays at St. Peter's Church at 8th and Grace Street. She was fantastic. She did such a great job with the people that they pulled her and her assistant off. Now, the white folk and Jews that run that church and the father there, they want to know, why did they stop coming there to give the people the help? You got people with broken legs, broken feet, broken backs, wheelchairs, walkers. Those are the kind of people that woman would help. So help me God, she was an angel.
Okay. So the point is what?
That the social services department pulled her out and her helper out almost 3 months ago.
She was not a volunteer. She was an employee with social services.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly, and I see her every day just about. And I told her that people miss her some kind of bad because she spoke up, she did her job. She's a superhero to me helping them people. So,
well, some kind of way, we got to get this out to the public. We got to get this out so that
I wanted to know. I wanted to know what Marty is doing this evening.
And very concerned. It's not just that they don't know what's going on. They don't. That's right, Marty. They don't care.
Exactly.
They don't care. So
exactly.
I I praise President Brown for letting people talk on that radio. You know, and that's the only way. That and the television. Now, sometimes the television might not do it. Right.
That's right. The media is involved.
You know.
Let me
But
tell
radio,
you.
You get on that radio and discuss it.
China 6. Listen to China 6 News now. I recorded this several times. It could be 20 degrees outside, and China 6 deliberately would get on there and tell people the lie that the temperature is going to be 40 degrees today, Marty. That's the temperature you help fight get in there. So it's like a point when it get to 40, you let the people in. These niggas would get on the TV and it's 20 degrees. You know it ain't gonna get up no higher than 30 today. And they would broadcast that it's 40 degrees. And I jumped up one day, I said, you're lying, SOS. They were lying, saying the temperature was one thing when it was another, and I got it recorded. China 6 is famous for lying about the temperature. They got it so that if they announce the temperature gonna be 40, they announce that the temperature gonna be 40 degrees, they know the shelters would not be open. Now, they are the ones that been doing that. China 8 and China 12 been telling the temperature.
Number one, Donna Smith used to head up the whole homeless program. And she made it clear to me she doesn't go by TV temperature and forecast. She calls the weather service out at the airport. So they get their information from the airport, not TV.
But we're not in the airport. That's in a whole total different county on the side of the town.
That's the weather service. It's for the whole region. Not just the airport.
But they still been wrong. That's why the shelters are not open when they're supposed to be.
But the TV don't do it. If they're wrong, Teddy, that's different TV stations. Different TV stations get different weather reports.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You understand?
But she's so ignorant.
This man is getting the weather report from the airport out there.
I know where Verona is out there in Sandston. I used to live out there.
Everything that is being done is a trick to it. Just like Martha always told me, there's a dog in that cat. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. Everything is crooked.
Yes, and you can't go around killing people like they're doing. Every year they have a program, a memorial, for all the homeless people that have been killed in the city of Richmond that year.
You got to, what have to be done, we got to keep on, like what Martha used to tell me, when we first started, you got to keep out. Right. You got to keep after them. You got to keep going. I don't care if they like it or they don't like it. And what's going to have to happen, we're going to have to just keep after the city. And this name calling thing, we just got to, sometimes, you might have to call names. But sometimes we just going to have to keep it out there.
Well, I'll say this to Marty because I ain't trying to tie him up. I am going to the park this morning, sometime this morning. Those people are going to be out at that park in that wide open cold space. Nowhere to sit. See, they never kept the park up as long as the people were going out there. I would have liked to seen that park transform with chess tables and checker tables like they do all in New York. We got people that will supply them with things. These people can be changed, made positive citizens, but there are about 3 or 4 of them that are. There are 3 or 4 of them that have look like they've taken an oath or a vow to destroy the homeless program. Now I've got these people all on the internet. They are horrible, the things and wicked things they do to make people get put out the shelter and make people close down churches. What can we do, Marty? My thing is this: when I don't know what to do, I'll call somebody. Usually I know. But I would like to encourage somebody up there to the park today, or meet them on a bus up there at the park and let them speak to them homeless people. And I want to record it.
My churches usually go out there to Monroe Park
Well, I'm going to tell you something.
and feed people.
You got a lot.
Out there.
Let me tell you something. That you got people out there.
Today, but I do know that.
Let me say this to you.
Out there, that this boy, the minister of music, Avon White, Al Quiet, the Bill Giles singer. We always used to go out there to that park, Monroe Park, to give them people something to eat and get clothes out there.
Let me say this about the clothes.
I don't know.
Esau,
They are taking up clothes at our church.
they take up summer clothes. I've seen them bring out tons of summer clothes. We don't need summer clothes.
I don't know what kind of clothes.
I'm telling you what I know. They are taking up summer clothes, carrying it out in the middle of the winter. That's why I told the lady, I say we need to make the announcement that they need winter clothes, thermals, gloves.
Hold on, goddamn, hold on. Aswan meets 2 o'clock first Sunday every month at Legal Aid Justice Center. We need to make those meetings because Aswan Legal Aid is carrying those messages that they're finding out that goes on in the street. They're carrying them downtown to City Hall. Now that's the first thing. But you're right. We need to make a joyful noise on that radio. That's right. That's what I was telling them. What's going on? Yeah. Anywhere else we can make some noise. That's right.
But see, let me say this. Preston Brown, all that I did to help him get his new business up and running, he made a small fortune while it lasts. That nigga never called me one time and said, Teddy, I'm going to give you some time. He won't say it's all about money for him. Money, money, money.
Well, it's about money for just about everybody.
No, it ain't. Because when God's people need help like that, he will bless you. When you go over and beyond the call of duty, it ain't about money. It's about the heart.
Because you're trying to do something good.
Sure.
The white man is still trying to control the black man.
He is controlling them through them house niggas.
The ones that have been elected, Teddy, the only thing we can do is make noise.
That's right, but if we make enough of it, they'll get tired of it.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why that radio is so important. Because people, there is no other radio station that we can go to, black folk can go to, and talk about what's going on the ground. That's right.
Well.
That's right. And that radio station is heard all overseas.
Well, my thing is this. He know, Esau, tell Marty, when you and I were scrambling about the senior building over here that they closed and how I went over to his radio station with all that information. And he hollered the machine was his recording machine was broken, all of this and all of that. He won't try. He said, Teddy, take them tapes. Listen to just listen. When I took those tapes, he sent me up to a studio and took them.
Had to send out of town to somebody else for parts to come in to fix the radio station. But the radio station was out just about a week.
But he could have called us back. He could have called us back.
That you saying that he could have did this. He could have did that. You know, you don't know what a person got on the mind. You don't know.
Well, go ahead and defend him.
You don't
Go
know.
ahead and defend him. I'm not going to defend him. He
Listen
know
to him.
too many people.
Don't nobody know what you got on your mind.
Well, they not trying to find out.
What things that you have to do today or tomorrow. You may have to call 5, 6 people today, and you might forget about one of them.
Listen. They talking about it could be snow in the forecast. You see how New York got 10 feet of snow? It done blocked all them hundreds of thousands of people in their homes. We don't know what kind of weather we gonna get hit with, because they talking about is a possibility for snow for us here. What is going to happen?
You don't know what the good Lord gonna do.
But I'm talking about preventative measures. That's why we have the emergency management program. I told the boy, I said, y'all not doing your jobs. In each neighborhood, there should be a house set up with a CB radio and all of that, an emergency broadcast radio. In each section of town, there should be somewhere where people can go to get information.
Is that you want to get it out there? Okay, we're going to do it on the radio. You make an appointment to go up there and speak to the city council. Regardless of what they'll do or what, you do your part.
I always do.
You make sure
And it get me deeper and deeper in doo-doo.
because it going to be on TV. You make sure that they'll tell about it, that they know about it.
I told them about all of this. They don't listen.
Things that you're telling us now, you tell it to the city council.
I have. All you got to do is go back and look at the tapes where each time I was there, I was talking about the mentally ill. They thought that was a joke, and the boy went up there and stabbed that old white lady to death on Broad Street. I said it. All of them heard it. They just didn't have no respect for me. Everything that I have spoken on. That's right, and we need to pray to God and ask Him to remove the people and put the good people back up in there.
What other people do, let me tell you something. That's right. Regardless of what other people do, you can put it out there and everything. Regardless of what they do, you do what headache.
I'm tired. You know how many years I've been fighting for these people? They ain't no kidding to me. I ain't stopped. I need transportation. I could do that if my car hadn't been stolen.
You ain't the only one that's been fighting.
No, I didn't say I was. But they don't have the facts and figures about certain things like I do, Mr. Miller. I don't sit on my ass. I don't get food stamps. I don't live in public housing. I get out there and tell the truth.
You ought to thank God that you don't.
They don't want to hear the truth.
You thank God that you don't. We got to stop blaming other people, and we already know what the deal is with our black folks.
The people that are in control need to come on out of there. So why do they always vote and put them crooks back in office?
We got to continue to make a noise for somebody going to hurt.
Well, I know it is against the law.
I've been working going on 23 years in this building, and I ain't tired yet, but I still going to work for the people on the outside of these walls.
Well, Esau, I say this.
Okay, look, I got to go finish now.
Marty, what about going to the park today and I introduce you to all them people? You talk to them people. They ask me, where Marty? Where Marty? I said, Marty got another life. They say, oh, he done forgot about us. I said, no, you on his mind, but you ain't top priority. It is against the law to have them people out there. It is against the law to have a dog out there in that cold. They will lock you up for having an animal out there.
Did you ask Marty? Did he have anything to do today?
No, I was just telling him I would like to meet him up at that park. You heard me ask him. I said I wanted to find out.
How you know what he got to do today? You
don't know.
He could have plans. That's why I asked him. I wanted to know if he could meet me at the park today.
You know I was going to shoot back. My damn morning is loaded, and I'm getting ready to move again.
Oh, so you
Yeah, over your way.
over Churchill?
Open bottom.
Oh, okay.
Old Nicholson Street.
Oh, down there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, Cynthia knew me, her husband was over here yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
It's about that 533 club.
So what?
The 533, Mars State on 2nd Street. The 533.
Yeah, I know the club.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
I don't know, but the guy was telling me yesterday that they're getting ready to move from 2nd Street.
Third Street.
Somewhere there.
They shouldn't have senators over to your building?
No, they came over there to bring Thanksgiving dinner.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have senators to bring this.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah. What turkeys and sweet potatoes and greens and all this kind of stuff over there.
Yeah.
well,
I got sold.
Okay, man, and like I say,
I'm focusing on these damn schools, man. They're trying to resegregate the goddamn
sure they are. They never desegregated them.
schools back for white people. And they're doing it in the dark with all sorts of trickery. So I got to run my son out to the West End this morning and then scoot over to Elcott School where Teacher Pinkley is having a parents meeting all morning and part of the afternoon. I need to hear what these parents are saying.
right.
Because I went down to school board meeting Monday and blessed their asses out for the shit that they're trying to pull and let them know that we're watching them. And we gonna fight them. We sue your motherfucking ass. We gonna sue you again.
But you see, now Starbird, he spoke about that,
Yeah,
because he said that he was there.
right. He was at the school board.
Mhm.
He got a pellet pool.
Yeah, he said he ain't never seen nothing like that before.
But when I spoke about it at city council,
School children and the school children and things don't act like that.
I done worked in the school 20-some years. I was there. I begged to get on the board for free. I begged to ask them to let me help them. I could walk through this school.
I got to go,
It's not
y'all.
about you, baby. This is about fighting for these children.
I've been doing it the whole time. Won't nobody else fighting for no children now. All of a sudden, everybody want to fight. I told you the first thing, the schools were built on the city dump. All them schools over 60 years old. They, just like Martin Luther King, they tore down the school but built a new school on the city dump. I know what I'm talking about. So why, when I asked the board with the school board, I said, why would you build a tribute to Dr. King? I said it right at City Hall. Why would you build a tribute to Dr. King on a city dump? They know what they're doing. The nigga said, well, the land is paid for. I'm like, but the land is toxic. Every school for black people was built on a city dump. And not one of the Caucasian schools was built on a dump. That's why I got before Gaziana and I told her before the world, our children have the right.
Why did they let the Alpha Ashes go down?
Because they,
Take $1 million, you understand me, to fix it, when that man was an icon in Virginia.
he not just in Virginia, he's an icon all over the world except Virginia.
They're going to let his thing go down.
Sure.
Let nobody else other thing go down.
I have asked the board, the city council, over and over to use the Arthur Ashe Center for the Poor. I told them, I said, what we're going to have to do is figure out a way to take the Arthur Ashe Center from the schools and use it for the people. The lady work at the school was at the church with me. She said, Teddy, we ain't used it but 2 times this year. Now you're hearing about the roof is leaking.
Let me tell you something. ask. They can hear it.
But it falls on deaf ears.
Why they ain't gonna do it? Because we are asking, and
To help the
we are
people.
putting it out there. It's not that they don't know it. It's the same way that when I went up there and asked them to put the homeless to work with these 2,000 acre homes that's not private homes. All of a sudden, about a week or 2 weeks later, here comes some organization wanted to fix all the vacant homes up and everything. Then they let them know for about a week, but then again, you didn't hear no more about it.
Well, the fact is, what we need to, until we can do better, but at least we can do, is take away anybody's ability to say, I didn't know.
That's right.
That's right.
Take their ability away to say, I didn't know.
Right.
And so, meanwhile, we continue to work and see if we can pull a greater force against the force. And it's coming. Trust me.
Yes, it is.
And I'm going to call you, Janet. I'm going to call you, Janet. And I'm going to let you know when somebody will be on that show talking.
All right.
That radio talk.
I got to go, y'all.
Okay.
All right. Be blessed. You still ain't answered whether you're going to be able to come to the park today at any time.
Well, then you heard the man say that his program.
Well, he carried my number with you. The program ain't going to last all day. The people will be out in that park until dark.
I got to go.
All right.
All right, man. All right, man.
Gone.